One night, me, my sister, and my friend Jessie were driving around in my car after school at night about 6 p.m. and we stopped in front of a liquor store where there was a guy playing with a tiny drone. My sister stepped out to find a bathroom, and for whatever reason, she came back with a bottle of Henny. We asked where she got it from, and she said that the guy handed it to her and said, "Here you go." Jessica explained to us that it was dark out and he probably didn't recognize that he had delivered the bottle to the wrong person. We didn't think much of it. We were just excited because we got a free bottle and said, "Okay, whatever. Just step on the gas before he realizes it and finds out." So my sister stepped on the gas, and from a distance, I can see the guy running and yelling, "Hey!" And we dipped out of there. We were headed home where we could just drink up and party, but when we stopped at a red light, there was another guy with a bat on his hand, and he was standing along the street. He looked angry. He was looking into the windows of each car, and we were like, what the heck? Waiting for the green light. And he brought up his phone and said, "I don't see 3 girls, man." And on the phone, you could hear the other guy say, "They're right next to you, in the gray car." And right there, my heart dropped. I told my sister, "Step on the gas," and she was just frozen for a sec. I yelled again, "Go!" And she stepped on it as the guy was about to swing his bat at our window. In this moment, we were all terrified and started to regret taking that bottle of Henny. Our windows were rolled down. You could hear the wind blow aggressively as we dashed through the green lights, trying to make it home until there was another red light. This time, we thought we really lost them until we saw the same tiny drone make its way through the window and turn around facing me. There was a camera on it. It must have been following us the entire time. I quickly grabbed the drone, twisted it apart, and threw it out the window. I then quickly explained to my sister, "We have to take another route home. They've been following us and we can't let them know where we live." The lights were green and my sister was frozen. She couldn't drive anymore. I yelled in fear, "Girl, go!" And she couldn't seem to step on the gas, so I suggested drive and she refused and kept driving. We finally get to another red light at the street of our school, and I thought maybe someone would be able to help us in there. But it's after hours. There will most likely not be anyone but janitors. And after-hour janitors are really creepy. We kept going until we saw the same guy from the liquor store ahead, standing at the side of the road looking for our car in the traffic pole. I nervously explained to Jessie, "Hey, don't look at him. If you can't see him, he can't see you. Only Jessica is allowed to look at the road. Let's put our heads down." She put her head down behind the seat in fear. The light turned green and Jessica had seemed to freeze up again. But this time, it was worse. She didn't accelerate. A big FedEx truck cut in front of her for taking too long to go. I again yelled in nervousness, "Jessica, are you trying to kill us? We need to go now." She was still frozen, so I once again suggested I could drive, and she finally surrendered, jumping into the back seat. I took the wheel and drove straight, everywhere. I just kept going. I didn't know where I was going, but all I had on my mind was to lose them. I couldn't think straight. I was trying to puzzle in my head, how did this guy beat us at every light? There must have been more than just two guys, right? How? But I couldn't let it get to me. I kept driving. I made it over a bridge near my house, and that's where everything got 10 times worse. I looked at the time and it was 10 p.m. We've been running for hours and somehow still feel like we're being chased. Something didn't feel right. We finally made it downtown where the big city buildings were, and there's always people walking around no matter the time. So we felt safe.